He was supposed to be Brazil's next great hope. A striker forged in the streets of Rio, built like a tank, left foot like a cannon, swagger like a king. But in 2007, right before a cup final with Inter Milan, Adriano vanished. No warning, no injury, no explanation. Just gone. This is the story of a man who had it all and walked away. Adriano Leite Ribeiro grew up in the tough favela of Vila Cruzeiro. Life wasn't easy. He dodged violence, poverty, and pressure. But what he did have was football. At 17, Flamengo gave him his first contract. A year later, Inter Milan signed him as the next Ronaldo. He wasn't just good, he was terrifying. 6'2", 185 pounds, quick off the mark. He scored goals that didn't seem real. His left foot was a cheat code. Defenders feared it, keepers flinched at it. In 2004, with Brazil, he smashed in a 93rd-minute equaliser in the Copa America final, then won it with a penalty. The world crowned him, the emperor. But greatness doesn't protect you from grief. In 2004, Adriano received a phone call that shattered his world. His father, his anchor, his biggest supporter, had passed away. Teammates remember him screaming on the floor when he heard the news. He showed up to training the next day, but something was missing. Not his power, not his speed, his soul. He kept scoring, he kept smiling in front of cameras, but behind the scenes, he was drinking, isolating, disappearing. Inter Milan tried everything. Extended breaks, therapy, support, but nothing worked. Then came the moment that defined everything. On the eve of a major cup final, Adriano didn't show up. No one could find him. The club called, his teammates called, no response. He had vanished. A few days later, cameras caught him, barefoot, in the streets of Rio. Laughing, beer in hand, surrounded by childhood friends. To the media, it looked like a meltdown, but to Adriano, it might have been a return to reality. He once said, "When my father died, I didn't want to play anymore. I only played to make him proud." Inter tried to bring him back. He trained, sometimes. He played, rarely. His body began to fade, so did his hunger. He moved to Roma, Corinthians, Atletico Paranaense. Every club thought they could save him, but Adriano didn't want saving. In the end, his last professional game was in 2014. No farewell match, no final goal, just a quiet fade into memory. Today, Adriano lives a quiet life in Brazil. No interviews, no boots, no pressure. He spends time with family, goes to local matches, eats at street cafes. The media still calls it a tragedy. Fans call it a waste of talent. But maybe that's not fair. Adriano gave us magic. For a brief moment, he was the best in the world. And when football stopped making sense to him, he walked away. Not for money, not for fame, but for himself. He never needed to be football's king. He was always the emperor.